What's up? How's it going?
How's it going?
Hello.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We're back with Chris, Dan, and Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Dang, look out for the Nicholas Rift.
Nicholas Rift. Anyway.
Finally got the whole team together.
Yeah, we got the whole team together.
Got the home team together?
We got the home team together.
Me out to the ball game.
Anyway, just wanted to know what you guys been listening to through this week. I've been listening to a little bit of our artist spotlight for tonight, so can't reveal that. What else I've been listening to? This Wildlife. I don't know. Jamie's Elsewhere. I've been listening to a lot of the Warp bands that I missed out on, like Sum 41, stuff like that. But that's pretty much what I've been listening to. What about you, Chris? What have you been listening to?
Yeah, well, Warped I picked up the Gideon Milestone album, first album, and
best.
Yeah, it's freaking great, man. The first track to the last track, just has me wanting to run downstairs and play drums. It's just one of those albums that just
or
makes
punch a hole through the wall or something.
Yeah, get up, and do something.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I've listened to I got the compilation albums of all these other bands they were giving out, like the Epitaph and some other stuff over there. Hopeless Records, I think. I don't know.
Look, Dan's got it on.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's got.
Bro,
it right
what
there.
is that you have right there in your hand?
Oh, this is a song from A Day to Remember, Let Live, Sleeping with Sirens, Seosin, Falling in Reverse, Avian Row, Say We Can Fly, Too Close to Touch, Architects, Every Time I Die, Cover Your Tracks, Parkway Drive, and The Interrupters.
That's crazy, fam.
It's pretty nice.
It's flames, bro.
It's a nice little sampler.
Nice.
Some sample dust on it.
Sampler.
I don't know why that's the first hand thing I thought. Sampler. Just throw some roofies on top.
There's a...
Oh, God. Dan,
we're off to a good start.
Dan, what have you been listening to this week?
I've been listening to Gideon.
Nice, boy.
The Headspace album by Issues.
Nice, boy.
I've been digging that Young and Dumb and some Baby Metals. That's what I've been listening to. It's good stuff.
It's good stuff.
Yeah,
good people.
Good people.
You know.
I know.
Wow. And Nicholas, what have you been listening to?
I've been listening to Veil of Maya.
Nice, boy.
And I've been listening to Lil Dicky.
Nice. Oof.
Been listening to Fifth Harmony.
Ooh.
One Direction. And Polyphia.
Polyphia.
Sure, I knew I was going to say it fucking wrong. Polyphia. But at least you corrected me this time. Polyphia.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Polyphia.
I'm
yes, I've been listening.
He said, yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks, fam. Thanks. Yeah.
Or like a veal of Maya.
Veal of Maya.
Veal of Maya. Anyway, if you haven't watched that video, it's a Jared video, so go check out that funny name, that funny boy who we met at Warped. But anyway, you'll be expecting an update video. He is a funny boy. And you'll be expecting some stuff from Warped this year. We got a few videos that we recorded, so we'll have some of that shit up on the YouTube, so make sure you subscribe, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're going into that news portion for tonight. We got that For Today calls it quits, apparently, and they're doing a final tour with bands they have not announced yet, so should be a pretty massive tour considering that they've been around for 11 years now or something like that, so
yeah, plus they're Christian, so that's another thing. They had a very big centric Father, Son, Holy
yeah,
Spirit.
they preach. Yeah, they preach. I've been to their shows. Before.
Yeah, I'm not religious, but I saw one of their show and he had me in the fields about to go to church and shit. He was like up there. I was like, I don't want to hear it, but you're doing good. Keep playing music.
Yeah, they probably are like the most promotional when it comes to religion. Like I haven't heard anybody that much passionate about it. Like just out there speaking their mind.
They're probably calling.
I mean, not that it's a bad thing, but
they're probably.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying like they're the best ones out there when it comes to that stuff.
Oh hell yeah.
Probably calling it quits. They can open up a church like that. Dun.
Oh my god!
Welcome, my people. Like that's a church I go to. Jesus has brought us here today. I'd be all for that. I'd fucking go to that church. Yeah.
Yeah, I go. Is breakdowns for Jesus? That's what the church will be called. Yeah.
BDFJ. BDFJ.
B for J.
Breakdowns for Jesus.
B for J.
I don't know that. Blow for jobs.
Oh my god.
That could be translated into blow for jobs.
Oh my god, just
blow.
I don't know why I said
things.
that.
That's why I said BDFJ.
Anyway.
Did he mention he's Nick?
Yeah, did he mention he's Nick? Yeah, Nicholas.
What did you call me earlier?
Anyway, so that's kind of crazy, and good luck to them and the rest of their lives and shite. Whatever. Good for them. Speaking of another Christian band, we got that Demon Hunter in the studio, recording that next album. I know Nick's hyped about it.
Yeah, okay.
Not really.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, I got
all right. Nice. We should have a feature.
Now I can be all fucking... evil villain.
Oh.
Anyway. Kitty. His name's Pumpkin.
Oh my god.
Die.
Sway.
Hey, buddy.
Anyway, so Demon Hunter is in the studio. If you like Demon Hunter, they should be... I would assume if they're in the studio now, the album will probably come out, like, springtime, late springtime, early summer, probably. So that would be cool. I haven't heard of them in a while, so it'd probably be interesting to get back into their stuff. We got another band that's just released a new track, Day Shell. Actually, the vocalist of Mice and Men, ex of Mice and Men, he made a new band called Day Shell, and they released an album, I think about 2 years ago now, and then now they're releasing a new album, and they just released a new track called Car Sick. I'll make sure to link that in the description. And they also signed to Spine Farm Records, which is like the same record company as like the Browning and stuff like that. So it's cool to see them, and they're also going to be on tour, which we'll mention a little bit later in the show.
Yeah, I actually listened to it right before we shot the show here. Yeah, they're really good, and it's funny because I'd even check to see who's in a band, but I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, something about this reminds me of Mice and Men. And I was just waiting to see if you would say something like about the background of the band, and yeah, my radar went off and it was correct. So.
Did you guys hear the new of Mice and Men song?
I heard it's not good at all.
It's okay. It's very like Slipknot-y.
I thought it was fucking terrible. I haven't really been into them that much, but I thought it was terrible.
They went very like that track's very like Slipknot-y. Not to say it's bad. Like I think it's okay. I just don't think it's.
I like Slipknot.
Again, I'm gonna reserve my judgment until for the rest of the album because like the single could be shit and the rest of the album could be halfway decent. So.
Yeah, kind of Data Remember's first song, Paranoia, was like crap.
I didn't like it either.
I liked Paranoia.
I
also liked the new song. I liked Bad Vibrations too, so.
I haven't heard
Vibrations is a good one. That's the good one.
So we'll see. There are records coming out next month too, so that's awesome.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, in August. Yeah, August.
Yo, so they're gonna be playing the Blake show, and they're both gonna be promoting new albums. That's gonna be awesome, man.
So I'm excited.
Oh, now I'm really excited.
Hopefully they're gonna be playing some new. They're definitely gonna be playing Bad Vibrations and Paranoia for sure, like without a doubt. So.
Bad reparations.
Bad preference. I can't speak tonight, but yeah. So that's gonna be awesome. Apparently, new Metallica music in October. I don't know if you guys are Metallica fans. Obviously, they're classic metal bands. You know.
Kill them all.
Wow. Look at Dan.
That was back then. They were good. What was that like country-ish album that they came out with?
What? They came out with a country-ish? What?
It was a country-ish looking album. It was like the last album, I think it was.
Really?
Shit.
I mean, my favorite album's Saint Anger,
the
but
filming and stuff in the video is what I'm thinking. Like looked like country-ish. It didn't sound country-ish, but
it was just in the country.
Yeah, I guess the way they were dressed kind of made it look like it. I guess from what I remember, but that album was shit. It just sounded like they were like, we haven't come out with an album. We should probably make music, guys. Should we make music, guys? Lars, everybody.
Lars. Yeah.
Should we make music again? Okay. And then that's literally what my dad was like, this is the worst Metallica album ever. Let me go listen to Garage Days Revisited. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, hopefully
it's good. Oh. What happened, Chris?
We all started talking exactly at the same time. I said the last time I heard a Metallica song was during X-Men Apocalypse and Archangel's coming out there and they started playing Four Horsemen. I was like, yeah, this is awesome! That's your little pop culture tidbit for the night.
Just cracked the Star After. Just like slowly, like subliminally hit it. But yeah, so that's kind of interesting. Hopefully it doesn't sound like ass. So it don't sound like ass, Metallica. You heard it here first. Anyway. ABR just announced pretty much a mega tour, in my opinion. They're going to be touring with Silent Planet, Era, and Make Them Suffer. It's going to be hitting, I think the closest stop for us is going to be Long Island, so that'd be rad if you guys want to join me. I know Bobby, a part of Audio Addiction, shout out Bobby, he said he's going to go to that one, so we're definitely making our way out to that one. So
I really like the band Make Me Stuffer.
Do you?
You ever listen to them?
It's Make Them Suffer.
Make me suffer, please.
It's like you said, Make Me Stuffer.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
I'm just tripping all over my words right now.
Just
anyway.
Woosa.
I guess we understand Brandon's stance on Make Them Suffer. He's like, oh yeah, make me suffer.
Anyway,
this is the band, doesn't even know it.
They watch this video, they're like,
fuck you.
Come on, man.
I hate Audio Addiction. Everyone go there and slam their page. Like, no, please.
No, don't do it, man.
We want publicity, not like this.
Anyway, so we got that going for this. I think it's in the fall, so you got some time, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, speaking of Mice and Men, apparently of Mice and Men vocalist Austin Carlisle apparently got baptized like not too long ago, and now he's like fully committed to Jesus on a, ironically enough, Slipknot and Marilyn Manson tour. Like, I feel like that's a little bit like,
that's weird,
little odd, yeah. So I mean, nothing against him, like that's good for him, but it just seems really odd that you would do that literally on probably, you know, the most
controversial tour.
Yeah, controversial tour you could do on. Yeah.
You don't mix.
I don't know.
Business with religion. That's the saying, isn't it?
I guess so, right?
Something like that, I guess.
I guess.
I mean, I guess so. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can hold to it. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
We got a new signee from Rise, Fire from the Gods. They're kind of like rap, like hip hop, rap, and like metal all mixed together. So I feel like Dan would like that. Their new track, Excuse Me, I will make sure to leave a link for that. It was pretty good. Like, I typically don't like that type of stuff. They had another vocalist in a different band. He joined a new band now called Backwards, and I feel like they're better. But nothing against these guys. I think it's pretty good. They're definitely mixing genres, which is interesting. And I'd like to see. I don't know if you checked it out, Chris, or if you had time to check it out, but it's okay. I'll definitely make sure to leave a link in the description for it if you guys like that, like hip hop, metal, like new metal, baby kind of thing. So
if it's that song, if it sounds like that song that Issues did, then yeah, I could probably get into that.
Oh, like Flojo?
Yeah, Flojo.
I think it sounds more like like a better version of Limp Bizkit, honestly.
Fair enough.
Like,
I mean,
not
Limp Bizkit's still really good, but
I mean, like, Limp Bizkit is good, but I'm saying this one's a little bit better than Limp Bizkit. Not to try to compare him to Limp Bizkit. I just feel like you should listen to it and have your own opinion on it. You
and
know?
chocolate starfish, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, what were you gonna say, Jen?
So I guess.
I guess.
I don't know that, but yeah.
Anyway, we got Night Versus releases their new album, Into the Vanishing Light. You can stream it. And make sure to leave a link in the description for that. It's very ambient, like way more ambient than I thought it was gonna be. There's a lot of like production value to it. I got through probably 3/4 of it, and it felt like way longer than what it was, because like I think there's only 11 tracks, but it felt like either 13 or 14 tracks. So it's a definitely interesting listen. If you can get through the whole thing, it's awesome. Highly recommend it. And yeah, I think they're on tour with Let Live now. So if they haven't gotten to your stop yet, make sure to check them out. That tour is pretty cool as well. We got Aaron Gillespie of Under Oath released a cover track of Bonnie Wright's "Make You Love Me" or something like that. It's really great. I typically don't like covers as much, especially if it's an overdone cover like this one. I feel like a lot of bands do this. But he just does an awesome job. I've always loved his voice and Under Oath, The Almost, and just like his solo stuff. So, speaking of his solo album, it's Out of the Badlands. It should be coming out. I think it comes out in September. I'll double check in. If not, I'll make sure to leave like an annotation. But yeah, so it's awesome. I'm more excited for like his older stuff, like his Under Oath, like redo of his Under Oath tracks, the Almost tracks. Like I'm really excited for those when they come out. So excited for that. And Muir's back in the studio with their new setup lineup. Pretty much, it's pretty much a majority of Glass Cloud, if not all Glass Cloud members. So it's going to be a heavy record. So I'm excited to see what they do. I've never really been a huge fan of Amir, but I like Josh Travis, their guitar player of Glass Cloud, and just like all the other members of Glass Cloud. So definitely give that a look. It's pretty much Glass Cloud and Frankie Palmieri from Amir.
So like his entire band left, and they were just like, "Yeah, bro, yeah."
Well, like, okay, so what happened was, I don't know what happened, basically, like his whole band was like, screw you, like, and then just left, and then he went under the radar for, like, probably, it had to be well over 6 months, and then he joined, and then, like, they were playing, like, a German festival or something like that, and he needed backing, so, like, he asked, like, it was, like, Josh Travis's Glass Cloud. It was their drummer of Glass Cloud, I don't remember his name, and then they got the bass player from like Tony Danza's Tap Dance Extravaganza. I forget that's what the band's called. It's really weird.
You gotta be kidding me, really?
Yeah, that's literally the band name.
I haven't heard about them in years.
But anyway, so they picked up the bassist from that band, and then basically all those guys plus Frankie from Amir just joined. Like he literally just joined bands because like Glass Cloud really hasn't been doing too much. But I hear they're in the studio now to record like a new record, so like I don't know if they're just gonna like work with Amir and then have like the two bands separate. Something's gonna happen. So, either way, I don't know. I'm excited for it. I never was the biggest fan again of Amir, but I like his backing band. So we'll see. Periphery released a new track called Marigold. It was pretty good. Definitely a lot lighter than the first track that they released. I'm excited the direction they're going in as well. And their new album comes out in September too, I think. There's quite a few good albums that are coming out soon. So, Stick to Your Guns signed with Pure Noise Records, and they released a new track called Universal Language. I'll make sure to link that, as well as the Periphery one if I didn't mention that. The Stick to Your Guns track is really heavy. It's really like hardcore influenced. I don't know if you listened to it, Chris. It was really good.
No,
and
not true.
It's totally. I feel like it's different from their last album. I feel like they went back to their roots for this record, so I'm like, super excited to listen to that one. Like, it was a big surprise for me to listen to that. I didn't think I would like it, but it was actually really good. Parkway Drive is reissuing their newest album, IRE. If you haven't listened to that, it's a great record. But they just released a new track called Devil's Calling. It's more... Oh, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like pretty much like... It's really raw. I see Dan laughing over here. I don't know if he listened to it or not, or if he's just laughing because of the name. But it's a pretty good track. I'll make sure to leave it link in the description. They also said they're doing one track features Jenna McDougal from Tonight Alive. So,
oh wow!
So they're gonna. I think it's the last. It's like a bonus track off that record. So I'm excited to hear that one more or less than the other tracks. But I see Dan's laughing. So Dan, what do you have to say?
Are they calling it the deluxe edition?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I hate that shit.
Deluxe edition.
I hate that
Two
so
new
much.
songs.
Let me just go on a rant for a second. I hate when bands.
How much are you paying for this? Why don't
Yeah.
they just do the deluxe
or do an
add-on?
EP? Yeah, or
Yeah,
EP.
or-
Like
Does that make
they have
no
to make-
sense?
Not
They gotta
not-
get you
not-
to buy the album again.
Not charge like
No
$8
reason.
more for the album because it's called deluxe and it's only like 2 or 3 more songs.
But they could have used
Just,
foil
you know.
paper on the album art this time.
I mean, maybe I'd pay for that if I liked the album art. I
That's what I'm
haven't
saying,
seen this,
yeah.
but like most album art is actually pretty shitty these days. So
Damn,
Touche.
like,
that is true. I'll have to give
I
you
like
that.
Issues
But like,
Headspace album.
Yeah, they really
That
are
was a
it
doing a
does,
lot.
that looks really
logo.
cool. Yeah,
yeah.
that's what. But I'm
But
saying like
other
most
ones-
bands, this is like
Yeah, I feel you on that.
like
I don't
the
know.
new
I
Pl-
just. Well,
I'm-
we can say- go ahead.
I mean, I like Plotting You, but the new album cover that they have is kind of shitty. I liked the Wife Beater one
Yeah, that
because
one's
it
good.
fit the EP, and then their second album, the purple one, the art
No,
style.
the second
Or is
album.
that their first album?
That was their first album. The second one's
The first
the one
full
with
length.
the book. The first,
Yeah.
the full length is the one with the book, and it has like the fire coming out of it.
I like the one with the guys like, oh fuck.
But anyway, most of the time it's really stupid. Also, I really hate deluxe albums because I feel like they should just make an EP at that point. Like, because they already have 3 tracks in. It really doesn't take. I don't feel like it takes that much more time to come up with 2 more tracks.
Yeah, and they could release a 3-song EP.
Yeah,
Like-
or that too.
Like, but they're like, no, EPs for starting bands. We don't
Yeah.
want to do that. We only make albums
EPs for days, fam.
and deluxe editions.
I hate that shit so much.
Uh,
But anyway,
as soon as you said a reissue, I was like,
yeah,
he means
reissue is
deluxe
pretty.
edition.
Reissue is pretty much deluxe, but
you know CDs I do like
what?
remasters of like old music where
Remastered's
they've
different,
redone them.
Oh my
Like
god.
those are kind of good, but
Yeah, at least
I'm
it's
so
like
tired of that damn word across all mediums, man. Between
what,
movies
remastered
and game and
Yeah.
movies and video games, too,
Games
they
is
go
trash.
crazy with that crap, man.
with games remastered is trash. They
Just
just made it so
spend
it
more
fits on a
effort.
bigger screen.
at least if it's like the same people recreating what they already made, then that's remastered.
No,
You know
they
what
get
I
other
mean?
studios to do this stuff sometimes, most of the time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, as I feel like as long as it's the same cast, the same people, then it's okay to say remastered or redux or whatever. Not like Ghostbusters. But just
Oh, don't even
Ghostbusters.
get me started on that damn movie, man.
The flames are coming.
I'm not even gonna review that movie for my YouTube channel because. It's
Did you
Are
see
you
it?
gonna watch it? So many
No,
people
I'm
sit
not.
there and
I'm
gonna
not
watch
gonna. I'm not gonna watch
Ooh,
it.
Is
Damn,
that-
he's not
Is
even
that
gonna
because
watch
you're
it.
sexist, Chris? Do you hate
I'm just
females?
saying
No,
that
I'm
they
kidding.
shouldn't. Dude,
Headline of this
not even
episode.
that. Like, why would you go back and do a reboot of a movie that was already 25 years old at this point?
Okay,
And
okay.
and
Let
it
me
was
They're
good
running out of
in
material.
itself, That didn't
We're gonna-
need.
wait.
They
Do
could've
a
just-
damn
they could've just been
sequel,
like-
man.
They could have said, yeah, Ghostbusters, put like subtitle here or something like that, you know. But instead, they had to make it so now it's what Ghostbusters 19 whatever, and then Ghostbusters 2016. I guess it comes out this
Yeah.
year, right?
Yeah,
Two
Yeah.
things. Two things in my opinion. Feminism and people just aren't fucking creative anymore. They couldn't think of
true.
anything themselves.
The second's
and
true.
feminism or like feminists are like on the uprise.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna
They
get so
replaced all
much
the
flames
men
in the
Yeah,
with
comments.
women.
Don't care.
Like,
I was talking in my stream when I was playing Zelda. We were talking about Breath of the Wild, and how they were gonna put in. They were talking about making a girl protagonist. And I was like, that ruins the whole story.
Don't do it.
That like,
Yeah, don't do
what
it.
do you? They're not
What
doing
are you
it.
doing?
No,
Don't
they're not doing it
Because it's so bad.
because it doesn't match the lore.
yeah,
Like we were
No,
talking with
yeah.
Wind Waker, your character is the reincarnation of
Link. Yeah.
yeah.
So it wouldn't make sense that it. I mean, it makes sense, I
Exactly.
guess, that a
Yes.
man can reincarnate as a woman.
Yeah.
But like, that's not how the story started. That's not how they're not going to change it now.
yeah.
You know
That's
what I
what I'm
mean?
saying. Like, it's one thing if the game's 5 years old and they're gonna do that, or if
Yeah.
the movie's 5 years old and they're gonna reimagine it. But they shouldn't be touching something that's already like 30 years old and changing it so drastically from
It's
its...
made a name for itself
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Welcome
when
to
it
movie
came
addiction.
out, not over the years.
Your
Like,
cast: Brandon,
Movie
Chris,
addiction.
Daniel.
Yeah.
But so the next thing on the list we have.
Wait.
Corey
Before
Taylor's-
we get back, no. Wait. Before,
I gotta read this one.
I know. I'll let you read it. But before we jump to the next thing,
I'm gonna let
can
you
we
finish.
talk?
First of
I'm
all,
gonna let you finish.
Beyonce had the best music video.
First of all, can we talk how shit that Ghostbusters remix song was? Dear God,
didn't
it
hear
was
it.
so ass.
I didn't
hear it.
Holy
I
shit,
heard,
it was
I heard
ass.
it was really bad.
It was like it was so bad. The original guy who came up with the Ghostbusters song was like why didn't Fall Out Boy come say what's up to me? Like
It's
like the original guy who came up with the Ghostbusters theme song. They were like,
Yeah.
this guy, like he was just like, man, they made it like 20 times worse.
Well, that's,
Like they should have made a remix of it.
Have you guys ever heard the dubstep remix of a Nightmare Before Christmas opening song? It's fucking
No.
horrendous. It's terrible. It's like brants, 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 brants. Like it's just fucking terrible. All they did was just make noises match the fucking beat of the song, and I was like,
Oh my god.
ruined my
Well,
childhood.
that's probably just as bad as this Ghostbusters song. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description, and you can tell me how much shit it was because it was absolute garbage. So,
because it was absolute garbage.
but it was absolute garbage. It was
Absolute.
terrible. Absolute. But anyway, Nick, you wanted to say the next one,
Yeah,
so
because I'm
what-
just reading it verbatim on how we got our notes, and it is Corey Taylor of Slipknot knocks a dude's phone out while texting at a show. And I want to know, how do you knock a phone out? I know how to knock a
he
person
just,
out.
Fucking, he just knocks it out with
Oh,
his hand.
okay. The way you
You
word it
just
is
got him
just
right
like
here. Right here. He's
Yeah.
like, what's up, phone?
just hit it in
No,
the
so,
trigger.
well, they posted it on Twitter and on their Facebook page, but apparently this guy was like in the front row, like on his phone, as like Corey Taylor's like doing his thing, like whatever, and like he's walking by, and then he sees this guy, and then he sees that like he's like he has the mic out and he's singing, and then he's just like this, and then like the phone drops on the ground, and then the fan on top of it was like.
yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually. But when we move on, let me know.
It's just terrible. Like it's so stupid. Like I mean, it was a joke at the end of the day, but man, like it's just so stupid. Why would you do that? I don't get it. But anyway, this one's for Chris. Pretty much. Zach of or everybody, pretty much. The Word Alive Zach, their guitar player, apparently he fractured his jaw and had to get 8 stitches at the Connecticut stop for Warped Tour. I don't know how it happened. They didn't explain it. Just basically he had like a giant cut like down his, neck or whatever. But it was pretty nuts. And now he's wearing like a mask kind of a thing for like the rest of the works, pretty much.
Whoa.
So, huh? What'd you say, Nick?
I was gonna say, does he have his jaw wired shut? But I guess he
Yeah.
didn't
No.
break it, so that was
He didn't
a
break
dumb
it. He
question.
fractured it.
Yeah.
He said he fractured it, but he didn't break it. So, but he had to get stitches.
Wait,
So-
fracturing and breaking is the same thing, dude.
Well, yes,
I mean, not like
they are,
yeah,
but like if you like break your jaw, it's broken. Like it's like, you know what I mean. Whereas like I
Yeah.
guess
Like,
like-
you just call it a hairline fracture.
yeah,
a hairline-
probably a hairline
Yeah.
fracture.
Yeah.
It's not a full fracture.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Full fracture.
Yeah.
Oh, right. But anyway, that's so. Hope he does all right. And best of luck to the rest of the guys in the Word Alive for the remainder of the tour. Shout out to Telly, you know what's up, Telly. Anyway, we got
we've seen him. We talked to him.
Yeah, we said what's up to him.
Shout out to him. Yeah.
Shout out to Telly. You know it's good. But anyway, Beartooth released a music video for their track "Hated," and they also announced a North American tour, headliner tour. They have not announced the what do you call it? They have not announced the support for the tour this year, but it should be coming out pretty soon. And there are rumors that it could be Every Time I Die, Fit for a King, and Old Wounds. Apparently, that's what the lineup was going to be.
What?
So I don't know if that's going to be the lineup or not. They might have changed it up or something like that, but it would be, if that's the lineup, then I'm definitely going. So
yeah, I definitely want to go to that.
That would be awesome. Issues just released a studio session on BBC Radio 1, so I will make sure to find a link for that. It was pretty good. Michael's cleans were actually okay. It was bearable. I feel like that's obviously not his strong suit, but
I think over time it'll get better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know
I still think it's kind of fresh, so that's cool. This one was for Chris.
Fresh.
Actually, Chris sent this to me. Blink 182 charts at #1 on the billboards, and they sell 186,000 copies of their newest album,
sick,
California.
Awesome.
If you've been living under a
So
rock,
good for the scene.
yeah, definitely.
The scene's resurging, man. This is great.
Hey. Also, if you've been living under a rock, they announced a headliner with A Day to Remember, and then whether or not you live on the East or West Coast, I think it's either All Time Low or All American Rejects, and then they got DJ Spider, whatever the hell his name is. So that's dank. And then they also announced a special date for Atlantic City. It's got the Front Bottoms, which is kind of like an indie band, and then again, like it's pretty much the same lineup, except for it's All Time Low, and then the rest of the guys. So if you can go to that one, say what's up to us, because Chris and I are going. Dan, you should get your ticket. Nick, you should come, because don't be an old guy. And yeah, no problem. Gotcha. Anyway. Oh, and that they also played the Late Show. They also played the Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and they did an awesome job. So I'll make sure to leave links for both of those videos. I think they played Dude, What's Your Age, and what was the other one? Yeah, of course. So they were pretty good. They sounded awesome live, and I can't wait to see them in the fall / end of summer time. September, pretty much. Dance Gavin Dance announced a headliner tour. They didn't announce special guests yet, but there have been some rumors. I can't confirm or deny them, so that's cool. We got a Suicide Silence and Whitechapel co-headliner. You know, if you like that that metal, that deathcore sort of stuff, you can get in on that sort of stuff.
Yes.
So that's actually a massive tour. So if you actually do like both of those bands, I highly recommend you checking them out. Silent Planet's new record, Everything Was Sound, charts at 85, number 85 on the top current albums, and they were number 1 on the hard music albums. So that's pretty big for them.
That's really good.
We met Garrett at Warped as well. Super nice dude. Probably one of the nicest dudes, like top 5 nicest people I've met. Like, he seems so down to earth. So shout out to him too. Thanks for checking out my album review. Really meant a lot. So what else we got? That's pretty much it. And this one, our topic for tonight is actually pretty interesting. This used to be a signee to Rise. Basically, they had some issues with Rise Records, claiming that like they screwed up and shit, and said that like they wouldn't release their music or something like that. and they were saying like this track's for like the people of like, you know, the Orlando shootings and stuff like that, and they felt like that they were just getting like gypped from Rise apparently, and I've been seeing some words that like, you know, this track was recorded and stuff like that like 2 years ago and stuff like that, and like they don't have to like do anything about it or whatever. So I don't know if you guys, I know Chris probably checked it out, but I don't know how I feel about it. It's just really stupid to me that you would like start some beef with your either ex record label or still your record label for like doing shit pretty much. I'd like to know Chris's take on it because I know Chris saw it. So what were your thoughts, Chris?
But yeah, I didn't actually see this one.
Oh, you didn't? Oh shit! I got called out. Damn,
Damn you dumb!
that hurts. That hurts.
No, I'm
bro.
just saying that to cover my own ass because I don't have my thoughts in order. But
It's just, I mean, to me, it's like basically, I'll pull it up real fast, but to me, it's just really dumb, honestly. Just like, I'll read through it a little bit. Well, the vocalist of their band said that, he said, you just want to talk about the music industry, and he's basically saying that, like, they recorded with Joey Sturgis, and, you know, obviously they were in contract with Rise, and, apparently they were, like, forced to release their track Wide Awake, so apparently they wanted to get on the Amidity Afflictions tour, like, I guess they toured around, the U.S. with, you know, they had a huge North America tour, and they just wanted to like make sure the first week's sales were big. Obviously that's huge for bands, but basically they sold below what Rise wanted them to sell in terms of like first week sales, and so like, you know, they obviously hired a tour manager to start their thing, and the owner of Rise said like that he had some beef apparently with the tour manager that they got, and he said quote unquote that, you know, he was like cancer and that they should leave him on the side of the road or some shit, and like obviously the band was like, oh well, you know, I'm not gonna do that, and basically Rise, this is what they said, that Rise said like, you wouldn't want to ruin their relationship with Rise Records because like, you know, we can make your life a living hell pretty much, and what they say, it says Rise refused to repost any updates on our band, nothing on Facebook or any other social media, and then they refused to release like their track called Stand Up, which was like dedicated to the victims of the Pulse shooting in Orlando, like I said, and obviously they weren't happy with that, and just shit like that. So basically it's just, they think that Rise is essentially just giving them shit for no reason, because, you know, they wouldn't put out this track or whatever, and I don't know. I mean, I feel like this situation, we don't know all the pieces of the puzzle. Obviously, he can say what he wants to say. It's the internet, and like, you know, like I could say like Nick is gonna die of polio, you know, and start just spreading that around for no reason.
Yeah, bro.
But like, obviously,
I'm gonna tell you after that episode.
obviously, we're doing it live, and that's not real because he's right here. Unless he dies tomorrow. Sorry, Nick. But anyway,
Unless somebody's got a death note.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's you can say anything on the internet, and anybody's gonna believe you, especially if you have a large, significant
Especially if
large
they're
fan.
your fans.
Yeah, exactly.
There's more
Like,
fans of the band than there is of Rise Records. So like,
they're not gonna
yeah.
be like, oh well, you know, like, obviously, you know, why would they lie to us about it or whatever? Like, I feel like he is telling a little bit of the truth, but I don't feel like he's telling the whole thing. And there hasn't been any words on Rise's part, you know, whether or not like they're right or wrong on that. Obviously, since they're tied to the record label, you know, they're at the whim of the record label. So if they want to put the track out, they can put the track out. If they say no, then they can say no. Like, that's the whole point of owning their music. I don't know. It's just, to me, I feel like if it was a larger band, like if it was a Mice and Men or something like that, this thing would just blow the roof off the door pretty much. But like, to me, it's not that big of a band. I mean, they are pretty, obviously, if they're signed to Rise, they're a pretty successful band. But I feel like this is more of a publicity stunt rather than like, actually trying to do anything else other than like make Rise look bad. Exotype's great band. Yeah, I know Chris did get mad blurry, but anyway, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if you guys have any thoughts on it. Obviously, Chris and the rest of you guys didn't check it out.
I've never heard of the band, so I don't know.
Well,
yeah.
But I mean, like, you can kind of have an idea of the whole situation as a whole, just not even knowing of the band.
A lot of people making shit up. Like, I'm not saying it's fake, but a lot of people like making shit up for publicity. So per se, maybe they wrote that song 2 years ago, like you were saying, or whatever, and they were like, "Well, they're not like we haven't done anything new, so let's call shit on somebody." So that people are like, "Whoa, what's going on with this guy?"
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So
Pretty
it
much.
could be that, or it could be true. Who fucking knows? Nobody knows. So, you know what I do with that shit?
Nobody knows.
You know what? You know what I do with that shit?
What? Nice.
Oh.
I like that.
Oh,
Oh,
Just like,
it's too hot. It's too hot.
yo, did somebody turn
there you go.
somebody turn the hot air on?
Yeah.
Nah, that me.
Somebody leave the oven on, man, because it's getting hot in here. But anyway,
Sure.
I don't
It's
know.
hot there.
I just feel like it's stupid for no reason, and they just want to get
Yeah, it's
publicity,
just a
honestly.
dumb thing, honestly.
It's just, and it will blow over, obviously, but like, to me, it's just like, why would you waste people's time doing this? Like, you just want publicity. Everybody knows you want publicity, unless there's like, and on top of that, you're tying it in with like something that people like care about. Like, obviously, the shooting is, a big thing, and it's a big thing that will continue to happen, I'm sure, in the future. Not trying to predict anything, but I mean, it's just like, this is the type of world we live in. But I don't know. I feel like when you attach it to something that's important like that, and you want to create beef, it just like skyrockets it into like, outer space pretty much.
Everybody loves drama.
Exactly.
Seriously.
Speaking of drama, transition though.
Let's get right. No, I'm kidding.
Anyway, topic number 2 for tonight. We actually found this out on the train ride back from Warp. I was telling the guy. Oh, sorry, Nick. So this one was interesting. Basically, Bad Religion's guitar player tells Bring Me the Horizon that they suck as humans. So, in order for you to get the full grasp of this, there is a photo that Bring Me the Horizon posted. I'll click the link right now. I'll make sure to link it in the description so you guys can give us your opinions on it in the comments, because I want to hear them. So let me know it's good.
He wants to hear your voices through text.
I want to hear your voices through the interwebs.
He's gonna plug in the. Hello, I'm reading this for you.
So basically, the photo that Brian Baker of Bad Religion posted, he said that it has basically a photo of Bring Me the Horizon. They say these people are not to be stopped. They may not have a past. They can escort whoever they want, wherever they want, with or without a pass. So,
yeah, this guy's so full of himself. Like, we're above everybody else in this building. Like, sorry,
much.
You guys are lower people than we are.
So basically, they hashed out in the Twitter, the Twitterverse. So, Baker says, I'm gonna stop these people every time I see them today and tell them how much their band sucks. And then Ollie Sykes fired back and said, I could have asked you why you've been. Wait, this fucking doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
Ollie,
don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it.
It's people with more money than us talking. We don't understand their lingo.
Yeah, pretty much. They should just have money symbols across the whole thing on Twitter, and then I wouldn't get it anyway. But he basically called him like an old bastard and said that he's like an asshole for saying that.
Yeah.
And then like the drummer Matt Nichols of Bring Me Horizon said like, why are you acting like a 14-year-old girl? Like, you're an asshole, pretty much. He was just like, he's like, maybe you should be worrying about your pension and like cold weather. And then he's like, and then Sykes was like, yo, we're not your enemy, winter's your enemy. And then Baker was like, pretty much like, fuck you. I've done this for way longer than you have, so, you can hop off, so.
Wait.
And then he was saying that he's never heard of their band. He wasn't even saying about his band, like the music, the band, or any of that stuff. It was just basically that you're just assholes as human beings. So.
But wait, like, so how are, like, I don't get it.
What do you mean?
How's somebody gonna call him acting like a 14-year-old when Ollie danced around on fucking what's-their-face's table like 2 months ago or some shit?
Yeah.
When that's what like an 8-year-old would do. And I like Bring Me the Horizon, but
yeah, same.
people make mistakes, or maybe they don't think they're mistakes. They just do stupid shit and carry on their life as if nothing's happened. That's probably the case, but
Oh shit!
it's what happens when you're popular. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have friends. I pay you guys to let me be on here, so.
Oh wow.
True.
Yeah, that's true. You should have wired that account later.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
By
no,
the way, you're behind on your payment.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Shouldn't have brought it up.
we need it real quick.
I think you owe us like what, $200 now?
Bro, you keep upping it.
Well, sorry, man. This
Well,
if this
as
thing
months
takes
go
off,
by, it goes up.
yeah, it's called interest.
I
anyway.
still haven't gotten any money from you
Wait.
guys.
I'm gonna KYS myself.
Anyway, like,
Oh, we're horrible
Anyway.
human beings.
I'm gonna delete.
it's childish on both ends, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
it's just like, why would you do this? Like, why would you intentionally make a flyer like that? Like, just abide by the rules. You've done it for years now. Like, more than that. Like, even beyond that point. Like, even when you were a deathcore band, you abided by the rules. And now, like, apparently, because you're a larger band than you were before.
Because
that
you're
all
an
the
A-list
rules-
rock band.
Yeah, everything changes, apparently, like, I just don't get it. I don't get why you have to create this sort of cancer in this music when, it's getting big. Like like Chris said, Blink just released one of the best albums in quite a long time, and they were on #1 billboards, and they're doing positive things. Like, why do you have to do? I mean, I know they're not in the same vein, but like, why would you do this?
I got the answer.
Say it, Nick. I know
You guys
you got
listen
that knowledge.
real carefully. I'm gonna tell you why.
Tell me the knowledge.
Oliver Sykes.
Oh, yep. That's it.
That's the reason.
That's the magic bullet.
Only reason. Only thing that needs to be said. Hey, why you doing that? I'm Ollie Sykes. Just done. Just done.
Over with. I don't know. Ollie, why? Just why? Ollie, comment in the section below. I want to please tweet at Ollie Sykes for me.
Tweet at me, please.
Tweet at me. I just want to know why. Just why? Why would you do this? Just why? That's all I know. Need and want to know is why. So, Ollie,
Please
I'm
tell
surprised.
me
why.
I'm surprised Ollie wasn't like, but you could have added me, bro. But you could have added me.
That's true. I could have. Sorry, Ollie. Anyway, so I don't know. Just stop creating a bad image for the music we listen to,
And
because
yourself.
like it's and of yourself, but it's just like you're affecting everybody else like that listens to it and stuff like that, because we already get a bad name because like people don't listening to screaming and shit. So I don't need you to hop on your high horse and fucking trot around like an asshole. So
Polyphia.
Bolivia.
No screaming.
Yo, what's good?
There you go.
Anyway, so Yeah, hit me up, Polyphia. Anyway.
Knock me
Yeah.
up, Polyphia.
Oh.
Whoa.
Anyway. So that's our topic. We'd like to know your thoughts in the description below. Well, not description, comments below. I can only do the description.
No, leave
so.
it in the description.
We'll give everybody the password.
Here's the password for
Yo, guys, we're gonna dox ourselves real quick. So here's our account info.
Just slide in the DMs, Anyway. Yeah. So anyway, we'll move on to the tour updates.
Yeah, you're on it with these transition titles, dude.
That's what I was
like
trying
it.
to add an ambience, like a tour updates, like tour updates. Like how some videos got that girl in the background, like that kind of.
Brandon doesn't get it. He can't
I feel like you're not
that.
respecting me, and I did it out of respect for you.
No, it was good. I liked it. Anyway, we got this band Trade Winds. They're releasing a new album soon. Like I said, it's the vocalist and I think drummer of Stick to Your Guns, and the other half is Straight from the Path. So if you don't like if you like more like Deftones sort of stuff, then you'll definitely dig this band. They're touring with I forget who they're Wanderer. They're touring with like a bunch of like kind of instrumental band stuff that you like that are a little bit odd for them to tour with. So I'm interested to see that one. We got Famous Last Words. They're touring with Outline in Color, It Lives, It Breathes, and another band. I forget it too, but that's a solid tour as well. Check that one out. We got the Wise Man Fears, the homies.
Yep.
They're playing at the Reverb in Reading, so we might make it out to that one. So let me know what's good. That would be awesome to see them. We got The Plot and You next month. They're also playing in Philly on the 29th, but they're playing at Game Changers, I think August 2nd, so it's like a Tuesday night or something like that. So, three-fourths of the boys are going to be there. Sorry, Nick, again, I don't know why, you're a grown-ass man. So.
What show?
The Plot and You.
Never listened to him.
I don't know if I'll be able to go. But...
Well, maybe Chris won't be there. Maybe it'll just be Dan and I. Maybe it'll just be half. Sam, girl! Anyway, so that tour is with the Plot and You, Era, Invent Animate, which they just released an awesome new album, Still World. Check that out.
I've just never listened to Plot and You, though.
And then Sylar. They're an awesome up-and-coming band, and they're going to be releasing a new album soon. Chris is excited for this one. Bayside. They're doing a headliner with
They're going to be promoting their new album, which comes out actually the day before that tour.
Nice.
So
are you doing a review on it? You know, a review on it?
I might. We'll see if time permits.
Yo, make sure to comment in the description if you want Chris to do it. In the description, not in the comments. In the description.
There we go.
But anyway, Zakk Wylde is doing a headliner. I don't know if you guys listen to Zakk Wylde or not, but Zakk Wylde is well, whatever. So he's doing a headliner.
What a description!
Yeah,
that was
I know,
fantastic.
Right? Yeah, beautiful.
Didn't you graduate college?
I did.
Oh man!
I wasn't an English major though, so fuck you.
Hey, I didn't go to college.
Anyway,
so fuck me.
So anyway, we got that one. We got I Prevail is doing like a headliner with My Enemies and I, The White Noise, and Bad Seed Rising. This one's an awesome tour because they're all younger bands, and I feel like they're all up and coming bands. So
how
the I Prevail band? Yeah, I've heard of them coming up. I keep hearing about them now.
I feel like they're the next big one. So definitely check that one out. I'll probably wind up going to that one. So if any of you would like to join me, let me know. We got, like I said earlier, Blink 182's doing a headliner. I know you're old grandpa. Anyway, we got
Papa Bear.
We got that Papa Bear. It's good.
He's got that adult job, bro.
Adult job. Adult money. You got that Blink 182. You got that Blink 182. Like I said, they're doing 2 stops in our area. The first one being in Philadelphia/Camden. That is with pretty much the same lineup as the one in Atlantic City, except for the Atlantic City one's on the beach. So if you like to mosh, get that sand in people's eyes, then that's the one to go to.
This guy has something to say.
What do you got? What's up?
Mick wants to say that his brother went to the Luke Bryant concert in Camden this past weekend. And
Nice, boy.
if you're a Pokey Go trainer, ain't no Pokemans there, so don't think you're gonna catch
Public
something good
service
there.
announcement. That's not
PSA.
true. That's not true. Chris
Well,
found
at
a
least at
Pidgeot.
At
I got a
Camden?
Pidgeotto in the middle of the freaking stadium. I have a
Well, fuck
picture
him
to
then,
prove it.
right? You just suck balls, dude. Newsflash.
Where?
Anyway, at the Camden, where we went to, the BB
Yeah,
and
I caught a Diglett there.
See, there we go. Look at that.
Oh,
Yeah, he just sucks then. He needs
He's
to
just
get
bad,
his,
bro.
his game not on fleek.
Wow.
He's trying to be the very best.
Yeah,
and
but
it's
we
just
knew
not
that.
working.
Hashtag Jakes.
Yo, does he have all 4 starters?
Oh my
I
god.
don't.
Oh, we got them all. We
I
got
don't.
them all.
Oh,
I have
dang.
Charmander, and that's because they
Anyway.
gave it to me.
Anyway, say what's up to us on Pokemon Go. I don't know if we can do the Fred thing, but say what's good. Yeah.
Alright, pretty
Anyway.
soon with the trading in there.
Wow, we were getting way off the topic. But anyway, Blink
You're
182. We got that Blink 182 Atlantic City, so say what's up to us. Chris and I are definitely going, so it's going to be an awesome one. And like we said, there's a few others in the fall. Obviously, it's a little ways away, and I don't want to mention them, so we'll keep those in the background. But tonight, for our artist spotlight, we got our homies in Belle Noire. They're going to be releasing a new album called, let me find it real quick because I don't know off the top of my head. What It Means to Be. They are streaming it on Substream Magazine, so if you want to give it a listen, I will make sure to leave a link in the description. Yes, Nick, I know, I forgot. I'm a forgetful boy. So anyway, that's cool. I had a chance to talk with Joey, their lead singer and guitar player of the band. Super nice dude. You can check out my interview. I'll make sure to leave a link up there in the eye thing, so make sure to click on that thing. Yeah, if you like Thrice, I feel like he mentioned Thrice, Moving Mountains.
I got a Dance Gavin Dance kind of
Dance Gavin Dance a little bit, yeah. I'm trying to think. There's definitely another band like Seosin.
They're just like so cool. Like you just like bob and weave to their music. Like it's just like so like different.
It's so
unique. Like it's damn
I feel
good.
like
I listened to their previous album before, and then you told me about the new one, and I was like, oh, I gotta check it out. And you're right, it's actually better than what they've done previously. So you could tell they've grown as musicians, and like they're really hammering down everything in this album.
Yeah, it's really awesome, and they're gonna be on tour with Hail the Sun and Idala.
Oh, I feel like they would go perfect with Hail the Sun. Like they're just in the same kind of like in the same vein.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And they also have another tour coming up, which I can't elaborate on the channel because it's top secret. You know what I'm saying? But just expect them to be in your neighborhood sooner or later. So that's awesome. As well as you can follow them on the Twitter, you can follow them on YouTube, on the Facebooks. I'll make sure to leave all that in the description.
The tossing of the salad.
Tossing of the salads,
the,
you know?
The tossing of the salad.
Shut up, just shut up. But anyway, so check them out if you like rock. I feel like rock and it has a lot of reverb, which I love because I always love effects on guitars. So this is right up my alley. Chris, what was your thoughts? I know you didn't get all the way through it, but what were your thoughts on the record so far?
No,
well, you can go. I'll save my thing for last.
No, I was just gonna say, like I said before, I really enjoyed it. Like they're different, you know, for sure. Like they changed a lot. You know, it's kind of what I've said before. Like just to reiterate that, definitely check them out.
I feel like they have like a unique sound, unlike other bands that I've heard. Like when I listened to them, I was like, oh man, these definitely sound like something A, I could get into, and B, like something that's just a little bit different than the norm. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
So I'm super excited for them. Again, check out their record. I will leave it in the description. I can speak English. And lastly, we got the plugs for tonight. So
I'm triggered. I'm getting triggered, guys.
Chris can go first. Chris, your plug, boy.
Yeah, so you can catch me on my YouTube channel, Star Raptor. We're coming out with a lot of news from Star Wars Celebration, the annual Star Wars convention in London. So I'll be really busy on my channel, probably putting up trailer breakdowns. We're going to get a Rogue One trailer, so I'll be breaking that down. All fun stuff. I just put up a novel review for the latest Star Wars novel, Life Debt. So check that out. It's a good one. Yeah. So, yeah, my Twitter is the same, Star Raptor and all that stuff. So, check it out.
But what about your rebrand, bro?
Oh, no.
Oh, not yet. Okay, sorry.
Oh, damn!
Never mind. Never mind.
Gotta cut that out.
Completely blew.
I'm cutting up.
Too bad.
Cutting up, man.
Too bad none of Chris's fans have traversed to our channel, so no one will
You're
know
good.
about
You're
it.
good to go. You're good to go. I
don't
fuck
think,
anything
at
up.
least to my knowledge.
Let's just go to somebody else's thing and just forget about it.
If you're a fan of Chris, make sure to comment in the description and say that Nick screwed up.
Yeah, it's all good though. Cause we did that live leak. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dang.
I was just trying to be supportive. You can't hate me.
I get you.
I mean, okay.
Fuck you.
Because
my whole point was if he's plugging Star Raptor today, and tomorrow he ain't Star Raptor no more, how we gonna find you?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
True,
Is he a Star Rapper?
Star Rapper, bro.
The Star Rapper.
Official leak.
Yeah,
anyway,
that's the new brand is Star Rapper.
You can follow me, Wingman700 on Twitter, Twitch, and Snapchat. There you go, and on Instagram. So whatever you want, homie, just do it.
You're playing those N64 games on there.
Yeah,
we're playing GameCube and Nintendo 64.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hashtag Nintendo boy. Anyway, Nick, what do you got for us? I know you've been quiet on the channel, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been busy with life stuff, you know, being a fat old man. So sometimes it's hard to breathe and move. My legs are getting stiffer with old age. So
yeah, but Pokemon Go's helping you loosen those arthritis legs, you know.
I sit in my fucking garage and just pop fucking.
Oh my god!
What is it? Pop incense.
I love how
he walked around once.
He was like, let's go to Vets. He was like, let's go to Vets Park. Literally, just sits in his garage and puts incense out.
This is what happened because I actually did one. I did one. I walked from the tennis entrance of Vets Park to the the play side entrance of Vets Park.
Yeah.
And when I got there, I was like, oh fuck, I'm supposed to be seeing Belle, you know, getting out of work. So I had 35 minutes to walk from there to the Wawa. And Dan, I know you know the area, and Chris know the area well. That's a fat man's like worst enemy, but I did it in 35 minutes. So that walk was more productive than the Pokey walk.
Wow, what's wrong with you?
You live in Wrightstown, bruh.
Yeah, but I know. Wow, thanks for giving my location away. First of all, and secondly,
but how you spell it?
I'm not telling you. I'm not gonna tell everybody on here.
I'm gonna put it.
Anyway,
put it in the comments.
Shut up, please. Please do not put my address in the comments.
Let me get out them sleep numbers.
I will immediately delete that shit. Secondly, I know the area of Hamilton, so how would you shut up?
Okay.
Dang, he's throwing some shade on you, bro. He
I
said,
know.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to do my plugs yet, man, and you're coming at me. Coming at me so hard, you're gonna make me cry.
Make sure to not get in on those rolls, okay?
JigXJag, what'd you say, son? I was too busy giving my plug. What'd you say? I'm gonna stop and let you say it again.
I said make sure you don't get those tears on those rolls.
What rolls you talking about, fam?
The bakery rolls, the bakery check.
I don't eat rolls. I don't care where you're coming from.
Freshly baked rolls?
Nah.
No? Not even a low?
Nah.
Okay. Sorry.
I rap, son.
Damn.
W-R-A-P.
I rap, son.
Burritos.
Do you rap?
I rap,
Sandwich.
Can you just do your thing already?
JigXJag Gaming on YouTube. I have a Twitter that I never use called JigXJag 194. Brandon's address is... No, I'm kidding. That's it. That's it. Just those two for now.
Make sure to DM me for Brandon's address.
Yeah, DM me for Brandon's address. I'll give you them sleep numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, nice. Okay, cool. Thank you. If you can find Nick on on the Facebooks or whatever.
I don't have a Facebook.
Yeah, he doesn't have a Facebook. That's a lie.
Well,
anyway.
I have one, but not like
That's a lie.
like how Chris has his like entertainer or creator Facebook. I don't have one of them. I just got one of them personal boring pages where it's like, see what Nick posted this year. Nothing.
What did you post last year?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What about the year before?
What's he gonna post?
But I think 2 years ago I posted something, and it was like, I'm going to try to be social, and then like I did some kind of post.
Yeah.
And nobody said anything, so I was like, yeah, no, I'm just done.
I'm gonna look at it right now.
And look at you now. Now you're on a YouTube channel. Wow. 2 years ago, Nick would be proud. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about proud, but
Probably very sad. Probably very sad, and I would be in a never-ending depression.
Anyway, yeah, I'm a butcher with a knife. But anyway, you can follow me at least on Audio Addiction _. It's all at the top here because Nick's cool and stuff that made that little thing. So shout out to Nick.
But
anyway, oh, it's on the bottom. Okay,
that translates to Brandon got lazy and he doesn't want to say it.
That is true. I just said it. So screw you, Dan. Anyway.
Okay.
So yeah. That, and then you can follow us on the Reddit and the YouTubes, of course. You can subscribe if you haven't already. Please do. I'd love for you to subscribe so I can surpass Chris here on the subscriber.
Don't do it!
Yeah, please let me pass Nick and Chris and everybody on the YouTube game.
Yeah, I got like 16. You already beat me.
Okay, cool. I beat Nick and I already beat Dan. So Chris, we're almost on the way. So let us pass Chris. The goal is to pass Chris, so let's pass Chris.
You can't
they all come for me, and then they subscribe to me.
But anyway, that's it, guys. Hope you liked it. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up, you know what I'm saying, because it helps out our channel a lot. Thank you to all the new subscribers and old subscribers. You guys are awesome. And make sure, well, what do we got in the works? We got that, that Belle Noire album review, which is coming out tomorrow, hopefully. We got some Warped Tour videos. Yeah, point them fingers at the screen. We got them Warped Tour videos that we recorded, and they kind of look like ass, but I'm still gonna put them out anyway because I like you guys. So we're doing that.
I hope you like me.
We got and we got some new stuff. We got some new stuff on the way. Nick's got that fly ass shirt. We got. I'm not gonna. Well, Audio Addiction. What's good. So anyway, that's it, guys. I know we're a little sporadic tonight. I guess we're a little peppy because there's all 4 of us in the group here tonight. OG fam. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, OG fam. So anyway, make sure to hit that thumbs up for OG fam. That too. So anyway,
OG Loco.
See you guys. Well, OG Loco. Anyway, we'll see you guys later. On the next episode.
What were you gonna say? I wanted to ask, how does the music rule for YouTube work? Like, I can play a song if it's less than 10 seconds.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so then we're gonna have some outro music.
Oh, dang,
yeah.
If we get flagged, then shit.
We'll just cut it out.
Yeah. We'll just cut it out.